And a lot of guys suffer from PTSD, and coming in here and just being able to relate to the people in here, tell no stories, knowing there's no judgment, knowing that they understand what they've been through. Sometimes it can be quite a therapeutic thing for them. The three of us have been friends for a long time. Our families all know each other. My kid calls them uncle, their kids call me uncle. So yeah, it's more like a family than friends.
I met Andy going back to 1995 when we were at the training depot when we joined the military, only 2 weeks apart, and we've been best friends since. And a couple of years ago we sort of decided to make a project ourselves, and this was the end result, the Pingles Path.
Tattoos have always been around within the military, the navy, you know, all branches of the services. Nowadays they seem to be becoming more acceptable. When I was a young guy, tattoos prevented you from getting certain opportunities. So I think more people in all walks of life are open to getting artwork done now. In terms of the remembrance side of things, it kind of gives people closure sometimes when they've lost close friends or colleagues. Allows them to identify themselves and show people that they were ex-military or they support the military or they have lost loved ones. I mean, so there's a multitude of reasons why people get them.
Drawing and design has been my life since I could walk. It's actually my father who's an artist. It's him that taught me from a young age to draw still life, draw what you see, not what you think you see. I've been tattooing 17 years now. I like any realistic stuff. I love doing portraits. I actually really love doing the military style stuff because there's never an easy design, because it's always really intricate, like aircraft, tanks, really detailed stuff, and you get a really kind of good effect at the end. Well, the one I'm going to do today is a remembrance tattoo. Trying to do a wee more detailed piece, more of a twist to it, so we're going to go for like an actual memorial statue. The poppies at the bottom to finish it off, a bit more detailed rather than just a silhouette. Just creating a stencil which transfers the image to the skin. Basically kind of a few key guidelines. Even though every tattoo is meaningful, you get ones that are, you can tell that they're very strong thinking about it. I've had a guy come from down south. He was actually in Operation Desert Storm. You could see he had really bad PTSD. He opened up to us with Andy and Terry, and you could see he was getting quite emotional and a bit upset about it. So I like to put that extra step like make them feel extremely confident in knowing that they're going to get what they're totally after at the end, and be a bit more sensitive on the topic.
I joined the army in 1996. In my head, I knew what I wanted to be after several tours of Afghanistan. I achieved all what I imagined I could achieve. The only one regret I've got is the day I left. That whole 20-year block for me was just the best time of my life. Well, there are a few instances in Afghanistan where I feel very, very lucky to be alive, so you realise there's a lot more to soldiering mentally, definitely mentally. And what you fantasise about doing this and doing that, I think you're going to cut about like something like a platoon. I definitely think this place was better for me, my mental state, and it gives me that purpose.
It's kind of taught me not to take things for granted too much, you know, family, friends, the way we live. When you decide to come home and kind of build a platform back home again, it can be quite daunting. You can feel a wee bit lost at times. What line of work are you going to go into? It can be quite daunting, kind of moving into the unknown, moving back to Civvy Street, as we call it. So yeah, it has definitely given me a purpose, it's given me a focus. I think everybody needs structure of some sort, and this place has provided me with that 100%.